Welcome back, friends. So we are into step number 2 to stay motivated forever. And लास्ट स्टेप 1 में हम लोगों ने सीखा कि हमारे लिए हम लोग आधा घंटा नहीं तो 40 मिनट कैसे निकाल सकते हैं, right? So what we discussed is out of 24 hours, we have 10 hours of working and 8 hours of sleeping. क्यूमुलेटिवली 18 आवर्स तो हो गया, तो 24 आवर्स में आपको 6 घंटा बचा है और वो 6 घंटे में आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ आधा घंटा नहीं तो 40 मिनट निकालना है ताकि यू कैन डू सम एक्टिविटीज व्हिच यू आर नॉट डूइंग रेगुलरली. दैट इज वेयर वी आर क्रिएटिंग some new neural colony for you so that you can experience new things in your life and go in a new direction in your life so that you can make your life secure and better and wealthy living, right? So let's get into step number 2, how to stay motivated forever. Okay friends, आज हम जो भी कर रहे हैं, right, since from childhood to till now, and there is a set of a path which is already set for you. The way you get up early in the morning, the way you brush, the way you have breakfast, the way you go to work, or do business, and the way you relax yourself, and the way you are spending time maybe in social media, WhatsApp, or wherever possible, maybe Netflix also, right? So there is a set of a pattern which is already set inside you, and that's where we call it as that is the neural colony already, which is already set for you. Now what we are discussing is whenever you want to take new actions, okay, so that means you need to create a new other neural colony for yourself so that you can achieve some new results in your life. Why? Because being in the old neural colony, if you really want to take any actions, nothing is going to happen because you are consistently taking the same actions and you are expecting some good results to happen, which is not going to happen. So that is why we are trying to create a new neural colony for ourselves wherein we are going to experience new things in our life. So in step number 2, what we are going to learn is setting a smallest goal which can be achieved easily. Sounds, you must have already heard. If you are an experienced person, so you must have already heard the question to you, have you ever tried doing that? The same question 15 years back when I was also manager, when somebody asked me, and I also heard about it. And when this question was asked, in fact, I never taken that kind of actions for myself to experience something new. So in this video, what we're going to experience or learn is, can you set a small tiny goals for yourself so that you can achieve that? That is where self motivation comes from within. So you don't have to wait for any other person to motivate you to do certain things, right? So your day can start from a teeniest or a smallest. जितना छोटा छोटा काम हो सकता है वो आपको करना है, एंड उसको जब करते हो तो उसको सेलिब्रेट करना है. फील दैट यू हैव ऑलरेडी अचीव दैट, एंड जो जो भी एक्शंस आप ले रहे हो वो नया होना चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, मे बी टुडे यू आर इन दिस कम्युनिटी, राइट? सो अगर आपने कभी भी आपका चैलेंज शेयर ही नहीं किया है, सो व्हाई नॉट यू टेक दैट न्यू एक्शन फॉर योरसेल्फ टू शेयर दैट चैलेंज कि आई एम फेसिंग दिस प्रॉब्लम नाउ, आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू अबाउट इट. सिर्फ इतना शेयर करना है. डोंट वरी दैट वेदर यू गेट द राइट आंसर और नॉट, दैट्स सेकेंडरी. So the question here is, the intent of this video is, can you take that action to write something about what challenges you are facing? Okay, and maybe another example can be commenting, right? So you can comment something. Most of the time we don't comment unless it is really somebody is really asking for you. Naturally we don't go and comment, right? So now For you, by the end of this exercise, you can choose to write some comment. What is the takeaway for yourself from this video? Also, one of the new actions which you can take, right? So this is where the tiniest things can happen to you. Okay. Now, but what we are going to discuss here is, since you are into this hub, so you are here in this hub to create something new for yourself. That means we are indirectly decided ourselves to take some new actions for ourselves. That's exactly. Now, being in this community, the moment when e-learning courses creation comes into your mind, so many people think a lot. They think in terms of big, no, they start imagining, saying that, no, I need to create this, I need to stand in front of camera, and I have to prepare a whole syllabus all together. Lot of things comes into your mind. And guess what? So the moment your conscious mind thinks all these aspects, now immediately is a human nature, because your highly influential neural colony already staying there, which is what you are as on today, right? That is always, pulling you back to the same, and there is a tendency that you may tend to give up. It must have really happened. In fact, it has really happened in many ways. So unless I have taken this decision for myself to go into the next level, so things have not moved for myself. So for my dear friends, so can you take those actions related to uh, e-learning program creations? Now there are n number of activities are there. Now don't worry about it. The first thing what you need to do is at least create a small tiny goal for yourself related to e-learning program. I'm just giving example here so that you can choose any actions which you related to in your area. So this example is easier for me to communicate. That's why I'm just sharing as a e-learning program. So for creating an e-learning program, what you need to do, if you make a list of small things, first of all, once you make it, then only things will start moving for yourself, my dear friends. So um, whenever you start new things, right, natural resistance will come, whether I will be able to do it, whether it's in my domain or whatnot. So many thoughts will definitely comes to you. तो अभी क्या होगा, तो स्टेप लेना है नहीं लेना है, इसी झंझट में हम लोग वी कीप ऑन पोस्टपोनिंग. जो पोस्टपोनिंग करते हैं उसको ही हम लोग बोलते हैं प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन, राइट? सो वी बिकम अ विक्टिम ऑफ प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन. So to avoid that, what you can do is start taking just simple steps. आपने वो कुंफू पांडा का एक सीन जरूर देखा होगा. अगर नहीं देखा है, आई स्ट्रांगली सजेस्ट यू गो एंड वॉच दैट. एंड अगर आपने नहीं देखा है तो आपके लिए लाइफ मैंने थोड़ा इजी कर दिया. व्हाट आई हैव डन, आई हैव चूजन दैट सीन. Okay, so in the link below this video, that link is there. It's just hardly 3.5 minutes scene is there. Just go and watch it. So naturally, whenever you want to start something new, what all thought process that comes into your mind, in Panda's mind, and wherein it is skeptical about, वो जो action लेना है उसके लिए वो डरता रहता है. क्यों डरता रहता है? What are the thought processes happening inside that mind? Probably you are going to correlate with the panda. It's a beautiful scene, worth watching, and I really want you to comment something the moment you see that this video, and what you felt after watching that video, right? And one thing, what you learned out of it, and what is the action you are going to take. That is also very important for me. So my dear friends, so just to end this, step number 2 is all about set tiny goals for yourself and start achieving that. Forget about achieving the big. Creating e-learning program is a big thing. There are n number of activities which you might want to do, but what is that one thing which you want to start with? So maybe I want to choose the topic which I am going to create about. And maybe second thing is, you are not clear about the subject which you want to cover. So is there any some real addition of research activity which I need to do? The second action can be just to do a little 1 hour 2 hour research activity related to the subject what you are trying to do, right? So third thing is, okay, now in order to start recording, what all the things really required for you to be prepared, right? Maybe it's camera. So whether I need to buy a camera right now or can I postpone it or whatever, take that decisions. Small things, prepare yourself in all angle before you get, before you really want to achieve the big task or a big goal in your life, my dear friends. So the moment you start achieving these small tiny things, the inner the motivation always it's happening, so that you will be definitely staying self motivated forever. So I'm sure you're going to take the actions after watching these videos, and I'll see you on the other side of the step number 3. Something very interesting is also waited for you, so that we are going to learn, yes, to stay motivated forever. Now, what are the number of steps which we are going to learn? That's exactly where we are. So we will get into the video number 3 to learn something new. Till then, I want you to take this action, my dear friends. Just follow it. Okay, now let me share one more my life experience here. So there's something similar somebody said 15 years back, 10 years back. It sounded simple, and yes, ये तो मुझे पता है, right? But in reality मैंने तब नहीं किया था. The moment you avoid, again the life situation comes in your way, saying that unless you do that, your life cannot go into the next level. So if you're really serious, I'm inviting you to take that step. Sit down, write down the small goals for yourself. Start achieving that. Start feeling happy about it. And whatever small goals you take, that should be related to your end goal, what you really wanted to do in your life. That's where it becomes very interesting. Okay, my dear friends. So far, that's what we have covered in this step number 2, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you, and I'm really inviting you to take some actions, and I want you to write some comments below. So, what is the takeaway which you liked most, or what is that the thing which action which you are going to take for yourself? Just write it down, my dear friends. Just see what happens. Start creating new neural colony for yourself. Sounds good to you? See you in the next video. Thank you.